Hello guys, we're back. So I've already read this and read it one more time. Dear Mom and Dad, hello, I hope you're both okay. If you're reading this, then you finally come back to the park. Hooray, except also boo, because me and Nance have to leave for a bit. This horrible cat has been bullying us for ages. Now I've accidentally bit off her tail and she's really not happy about it. I don't know where we're going, but if you find this note, please don't forget us. I'll try and send more letters. I am a lot bigger now than when you last saw me. Probably. Nancy looks after me really well, so don't worry. I love you, Ted. Love. X. And this book is Crimwood. This book is Crimwood, and it's really nice. I read a book, also a green book, but now we're going to read this. It's a bit hard. Ted was struggling. Why is it blur? Is it blur, guys? Ted was struggling to walk under the weight of his rucksack. Nancy was throwing and chewing her lips as they tugged on it. She can't be worried, thought Ted. Nancy never worried. Then something bonked Ted on the head. Ow! It was an empty fizzy drink can. Many apologies came. A voice from behind him. Over here! Ted rubbed his head and looked behind him. He saw a little brown furry thing. Furry thing huffing and puffing towards him. As he got closer, he could see it was a rat. And it got even closer, he could see it was a rat wearing a t-shirt with a smiley face on it. Hello, said the rat, holding on a friendly paw. Oh! On a friendly paw. I'm Sven. It's so good to meet you. Hello, said Ted, waving at that chubby rodent panting at his feet. Don't I know you? Yes, I am always at the speedy chicken bin. Doing my exercise, said the rat. I am a super duper keep fit rat. Behold. The rat suddenly dropped to the ground and did 3 really fast push-ups. Then he did a couple that were a little slower. And then he did one which took absolutely ages, but Ted pretended not to notice. When Sven was finally finished his press up, he turned to Ted. Listen up, Foxy. You've always seemed like a nice kid, he said. Ted! Barked Nancy. She had stopped under a street light and is glaring glaring down the path at him. Hurry up! I saw what happened at the bins earlier. I know you guys needed to hide up somewhere for a while, said Sven. So here, take this. The little rat pushed a bit of crumpled up paper into Ted's paw. What is it? asked Ted. A map, said Sven. It'll take you somewhere safe, far away from here. A beautiful, magical forest. I feel like this is an important bit, guys. Ted's ears pricked up. A forest? A real-life forest? With leaves and grass and mud and stuff? Sven smiled. Sure, yes. A forest full of animals behind being wild and free. And no nasty cats? Or dustbins or any of that stuff. Exactly the kind of place a fox should be. Ted hopped from foot to foot. This sounded brilliant. He always wanted to live like a proper fox, running and digging around about in the wild, getting muddy paws and freaking out bunnies. Ted looked at the map. Crimwood? He said, looking at Sven. Yes, said Sven. He had a fiery, misty look in his eyes. Crimwood, my home. Why did you move to the big city? Asked Ted. Sven looked dreamily into the distance. For love, he said, mysteriously. Then he shut his eyes and screamed, Belinda! Why? Into the air before dabbing at his eyes. With a tiny hand clutched. Story about that, said Sven, collecting himself anywhere. Yes, said Crimwood. Anyway, yes, Crimwood. You must go and you're sure we won't get eaten, said Ted. No. I mean yes. I mean no. Or maybe, said Sven. First you must find a rat called Binky. Snuffhosen. He knows who I am. Tell him who you are, and then you will be safe. Well, probably. Wow, said Ted. Thanks, Sven. And he bent down to shake the little rat paw. But Sven had already strapped on his rollerblades and was zooming away back towards the chicken. No worries, kid, he called back. Good luck. And remember, whatever you do, find Binky. Snuffhosen, that's Binky. Snuffhosen. Chapter 4, the death of Binky Snuffhosen. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Binky Snuffhosen, whizzing open the curtains and beaming at the world outside his window. He felt like the happiest rat. Anyway, guys, story for about that. About the outside bit. It's because it was so cold. And this is chapter 2. Window. He felt like he'd had a brilliant breakfast of pancakes topped with whipped cream, sliced bananas, and lashings of golden syrup. Yesterday, his girlfriend, Sonia, had told him that she loved him, and he had finally finished his 1,000-piece of jigsaw puzzle of the Eiffel Tower, which had taken absolutely ages. Binky checked out of his reflection in the mirror. What's that Binky looks, guys? Look. Wow, looks good. Binks Duster. Why does this keep happening, everybody? Okay. This is boring, guys. Looking good. Guys, I was just a really rude person. Whatever. Looking good. Pink stir, he said, giving himself the thumbs up. Oh. He was having a really good hair day, which is often difficult for a rat. There was a flop sound by his front door, and Pinky noticed that letter had flopped into the doormat. How exciting he was because he trilled trotting over to the doormat. Letter, he whispered, tearing open the envelope. He had folded the paper inside and gasped. Congratulations, dear Mr. Bunky, sniffed Hudson. You have won 5,000,000, I don't know what this is, for absolutely no reason at all. Simply take this letter to Crimwood Bank and present it to the manager who will give you bundles of cash immediately. Go on then, right now, okay? Bye. Thanks, bye. Your sincere friend, Crimwood Bank manager. Oh, wow. Pinky clutched the letter to his chest. It really was the best day of his life. He put on his smartest hat and boots, stuffed the letter into his waistcoat pocket and opened the door of his cardboard box. He stepped out into the glorious sunshine and took a big deep breath of fresh air. Congratulations! That's very neat handwriting right there. Oh, the weird giant horse. Is the horse thinking? I don't know what. How lovely and wonderful, Crimwood, he said. It's a perfect day. Nothing could go wrong on a day as beautiful as it is. And he was just about to start whistling a cheerful song when his head was bitten off by a massive eagle. Oh! Pamela, who was the massive eagle, flew back to her nest and dabbed at her beak with a handkerchief off. Oh, Pinky, she said, you were just as tasty as I hoped you'd be. She ruffled her feathers, did a delicate burp, and settled down on her typewriter to write another fake letter delivered to tomorrow's victim. A large owl suddenly swooped down next to her. That was very mean, said Frank, who had a noble owly face and eyebrows like giant caterpillars. Pinky was a lovely chap. Who's that? A bird has to eat. Pamela shrugged. Anyway, I only took his head. He's still gone and got his arms and legs. It's not all bad. Frank was about to reply when he noticed something strange. Extremely strange. So strange that he actually said, How strange out loud. Something mysterious was moving around in the leaves below. He flew like to Pamela and silently her typewriter with a firm claw. Look, Pamela, he nodded. Down there. Something is moving. The patch of grass beneath the oak tree was shifting as if something huge giant molar. Brat is lava. Pamela. Oh, the Pamela who was given to Panic. Or the worms. The worms have finally turned. I knew it would happen one day. They come together from Madeline to worm. And ahoy! Please note, as far as you know, there is no such thing as animal footfast. That is lava. Come down, Pamela, said Frank, his eyes narrowing. He was getting ready to swoop. Suddenly there was a volcano of soil, and suddenly there was a volcano of soil and leaves. The worms! Screamed Pamela unhappily. The worms! Screamed Pamela unhappily. Frank watched it as two figures crawled out of the group. Crawled out of the ground. He squirted, and but he couldn't identify the mysterious creatures. I'm going back to fetch Titus, he said, and swooped up into the sky. The foxes looked around as they got their breath back. They have been digging for ages and digging, and the paws were tired, and so today. Is this it? The Ted? Wiping the mud from his eyes. Nadia removed the room from her nose. Ew! And looked around for some more. She said. She looked at Sven's map and turned it around a few minutes times. Well, said Ted, what do you think, sis? Did the map work? Are we in the right place? She said again. She gave the map a sniff. It was annoying her. She ate the map. Nancy cried, Ted. Nancy cried, Ted. It was looking at me funny, said Nancy. The fox gazed at their new surroundings for a while. Ted took some deep breaths. The air was so different. He couldn't smell cars or humans or fried chicken shops. And the trees, they towered high above his curious little foxy head. The darkest foxy head. With her phone. I can't get any of this stupid signal. She barked. Nightmare, have you got any? Nightmare, have you got any? I don't have a phone, Nan said, Ted rubbing his head. He said, I'm not allowed one until I'm older. Oh, yes, she said. Hey, bend down for a second. She climbed into Ted's back and held her phone as high as she could, waving it around, trying to find a signal. All of a sudden, there was a whoosh, whoosh. something sweet down. Ted died behind a log. Oi! Shouted Nancy, come back! You thief, rotter. But Pamela, the eagle, she was the thief and rotter, zoomed merrily into the sky. She did an evil cackle and a loop-a-doo-loop before disappearing into the sea. They slowly peeked out from behind the log. What was that? You whimpered. A massive bird, wailed Nancy, and it's taking my phone. It's going to regret it. The stupid beak face. I think we should start looking for Binky, said Ted. Who? Binky Snuffhaven, the rat Sven told us about. He'll be able to tell us what to do. Let's go. We didn't need anyone to tell us what to do. Guys, I don't know. This is a bit long, video. I think this has to end. I'm just going to do 1 minute, okay? She snapped. We're in some rubbish forest in the middle of nowhere. We just need to lie low for a while. But what will we eat? Said Ted. I can't smell any chicken chops or bins or burger vans. Nancy had to admit her butter had a point. All she ever known was the big city. One, too crowded and noisy street. She knew going to handle herself. But now Nancy had an idea. Had a churning family of feelings with her to be quite churning sensitive. It was very washing. No, but they're not. Nance was Ted. Gently, I've just found some at the bottom of my. Looks like tears, Ted, said Nancy. What shall I do with it? What shall I do with this? Asked Ted, unfurling Prince Butter's tail. Nothing she noticed that he had out of it. For all I care, she said, twisting and yawning. Before they done, on the fallen tree trunk and munched thoughtfully on their biscuits. It's peaceful here, isn't it? Isn't it, sis? Oh, after a while, Ted gave a contest sign. Happy sign. It's peaceful here, isn't it, sis? He said. The fox was still dirty from the journey, but midday heat was drying up the mud. Pleasing lumps of grumbles of the fur into the ground. It's too quiet, if you ask me, said Nancy. They had been traveling all night, and now that they were lying on, the foxes couldn't help but doze into deep, deep sleep. Guys, the end. Guys, the end. I hope you liked this book. And if you want it, I don't know where it's available, but it's available at Amazon. And yesterday I read a blurb. Okay. Book is